Well, hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Band's YouTube channel and welcome to the Liseberg vlog. Yes guys, that's right, we're back here at Liseberg. In fact, this is our second day here at Liseberg. We were here for the first day on the 6th of June. Today is the 7th of June and we're also going to be here tomorrow for the 8th of June. Obviously, that time will have passed by the time this vlog comes out. And yeah, it's great to be back here at Liseberg. And I'm finally calling it Liseberg because when we landed at Gothenburg Airport, the guy on the passport control said it's pronounced as Liseberg, not Liseberg. I've been pronouncing it as Liseberg, not Liseberg. The weather today is absolutely incredible. Clear blue skies, the sun is beaming down, and I'm just really happy to be back here. It was great to get back on Helix yesterday and Valkyria. And also in this vlog, I'll be giving you guys my first thoughts on Balder, the woolen coaster. And yeah, the park is open from 3 PM until 10 PM. It's about 1 PM, so there's still random vlog from there. There's still about 2 hours to go until all of the rides open. But yeah, that's the thing with Liseberg. The opening times are really weird. I think I had another vlog from there. The opening times for Liseberg are really weird, but you know, I really appreciate the opening times, you know, 3 PM to 10 PM. I mean, what more could you want? Especially when the weather is nice like this. But yeah, come along and join us for a day here at Liseberg, here in Gothenburg, Sweden. I'm Will Donahue, you're watching Theme Park Bars, and it's time to open that intro. Let's go and get back on Helix. So we've just done our first ride of the day here at Liseberg. It had to be Helix, of course, on the front row as well. And I am just so glad to be back on my #1 coaster. Obviously, you know, the #1 spot, it's always been between Helix here at Liseberg and Tavern at Phantasialand. But there's just something special about Helix, which just about makes it to my #1 coaster spot. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tavern, it's still an amazing coaster, but Helix, I mean, yeah, it just went past, you know. This is a nice little viewing area for Helix, and yeah, I don't know where my dad is, because I said to him I was doing some shots, as you just saw, and then for my vlog, getting some Helix shots in, but I honestly don't know where he is, so I'm going to have to find him, and yeah, I'm going to just hope for the best in regards to that. But yeah, Helix, first ride of the day done. I think we're going to head over to Valkyria next because we've got a virtual queue spot booked for that. So I think we're going to head in that direction anyway. And yeah, it's just so good to be back on Helix here at Liseberg. So we've done Upswing Gate, which I like to call the Rush Climb. We did Valkyria, still my favourite B&M dive coaster, but saying that I've only done 2, so it's a bit unfair that one. After Valkyria we did Balder. I'm going to give my thoughts on Balder later on in this vlog, maybe towards the end of the vlog, because I've only done 2 rides on Balder. And I feel like it's a bit unfair to judge the ride when I've only done 2 rides on it. So I think I need at least 1 more ride on Balder, and then I can give you my full judgment on it. So yeah, I think I'll save that towards the end of this vlog, and I'll give my full thoughts on Balder. By the way, I think we're gonna head on to the Liseberg bar. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's, you know, like a mine train type of ride. And yeah, I'm really enjoying our day here at Liseberg. As I said earlier on, the sun is beaming down on Gothenburg. So hot, so warm, and I've even got my Ton Tours t-shirt on, because you know by now, if you watch so many of my vlogs down the years, you'll see that I've always worn a jacket, the classic Donahue jacket, but today that's not a thing. But yeah, such a great day here at Liseberg, and let's carry on enjoying the fun here at Liseberg. How many times have I said Liseberg in this one clip? So we did the Liseberg Banan, I think that's what it's called. I really don't know how to pronounce it. We did the log flume, and then we did the swings, which reminds me of the old twirling toadstools that Auto Towers used to have. And obviously before that, they were called the Ugspringer. The flume, it was great, and it's really what towers need. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Towers really do need a new flume ride. Maybe something similar to a Chiapas at Tarzan. Anyway, we're taking a little break. We're in the beer garden. I'm on the local stuff, and I don't know what this beer is, but let's give it a try.
It's the local one.
The local one. It's the Flips beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a local beer, but let's give it a go. That's really nice. And yeah, it's just nice to chill out with a beer in the Liseberg beer garden. And we'll see what we get up to next. So after we had our first beer in the Liseberg beer garden, we had another beer, and after that we did Helix, and then after that we called it a day. And don't worry, I'm not calling it the end of this vlog, and and no, I'm not calling the end of this vlog. I'm going to be vlogging our final day here in Gothenburg and Liseberg, and yeah, it's been a good day at Liseberg. Well, second day anyway. We did a few rides and had a bit of beer. And yeah, I've got some beer here from the hotel bar in Gothenburg. Well, no, the Gothia Towers. Yeah. Funnily enough, it's a stray dam, which, I mean, I was shocked to find out that there was a stray dam here in the Gothia Towers. I mean, like, you would have thought it would be, Heineken or Amstel, like, for an international beer, but not a stray dam. I'm shocked about that. But yeah, the Gothia Towers are really sleek, they're really swanky, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them. But yeah, I mean, it'd be rude not to, it would be rude, sorry, I've had that many beers. It would be rude to not carry on this vlog, because like my plan was, obviously we came here on the so I'm looking at my wristband here, on the 6th of June. I wasn't gonna vlog then, and my plan was to vlog the whole of the 7th of June, but obviously we didn't stay there for too long. So in that case, I'm gonna vlog the 8th of June, which is the final day at Liseberg. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this last beer with some crisps. Yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for our final day at Liseberg. Good morning everyone, and today is our third and final day here at Liseberg. And yeah, so basically I don't remember too much about doing the last clip last night, because obviously I had a few beers, but basically what happened yesterday was we had another beer in the beer garden in the park. Then we did a ride on another ride on Helix, and then we just left the park, went out, had some drinks, had some food, and that was about it. So yeah, that's why I'm doing while I'm vlogging the third and final day, because if I didn't, it'd be an extremely short vlog. The weather again is absolutely stunning, and yeah, I can't believe this is the last day. This trip has gone super quick. I mean, it's a 3-day trip. I mean, really, a 3-day trip should always be going quick, shouldn't it? But yeah, it's been a great trip nonetheless. And yeah, time to get back inside Liseberg and do our final rides of the trip. So we've just done our first 2 rides of the day for our final day here at Liseberg. It had to be, the first ride was Helix. It had to be Helix, of course, on the front row as well. The 5th train of the day. I mean, you can't ask for better. And we just and then after that we did a ride on Atmosphere, the drop tower. Now I must say, when it comes to rides, you know, you think about it. I've been on Helix, Taron, Shambhala, Nemesis, Voden, all these big coasters across Europe, and I think I'm starting to realise that the one ride which truly strikes fear into me is, funnily enough, Atmosphere. I mean, it rhymes, doesn't it? Atmosphere giving me striking fear into me. Yeah, I think it's because of how tall it is. Like literally, to be honest, I should have done it better. But yeah, Atmosphere has a huge drop tower, and in fact, what I will do in the next clip, I'll film Atmosphere coming down the drop tower, and then after that, I think we're gonna head back on the Helix because we've got a place booked in the virtual queue. So I'll get this shot in on. I'll get the shot of Atmosphere coming down the drop tower, and then we'll head back to Helix. So we had a ride on Helix, but before that we also took a ride on Luna, the park's new coaster, which is very similar to Rake at Phantasialand. I really enjoyed it. It's a nice little coaster for you know, younger coaster fans who will be visiting Liseberg. But yeah, it was nice, and obviously Helix was great as always on the back row for that. And we've decided to have a little ride on the Ferris wheel. You know, being in a capsule like this, it's like being on the Sky Ride, but saying that the Sky Ride hasn't opened this season yet, but you know what I mean. And the last time we did this, it was absolutely chucking it down the rain and we couldn't see, but today it's another nice sunny day, so we can see for miles, and I'll get some shots for you guys. Well, maybe a shot, well yeah, probably just one shot. So since I last vlogged, we did a ride on the Rapids, which we didn't do last year when we came to Liseberg for the first time. And we also did Loke, which I really enjoy. I really love Loke. It's such a good flat ride. And now we're waiting to go on Helix, using our virtual queue spot that we booked. I think we're going in at 2 minutes past 6, and after that ride on Helix, that'll be the end of the trip. Yeah. So we're getting ready for our last ride, and of course it has to be Helix. But yeah, it's been a great trip, but I'll talk more about the trip in general at the end of this vlog, where I'll also give my thoughts on Bowder. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. I didn't get the chance to do Bowder for the third time, but so I'll like to give you my thoughts on Bowder, even though I've only done 2 rounds on it. Yeah. So I'll have a last round on the Helix, and then I'll wrap up the vlog. Probably at the airport, I'll wrap up the vlog. So I'll see you guys after we've done Helix, and I'm sure we'll make sure our last round on Helix is on the front row. So this is it, guys. It's the end of the Liseberg trip. We had our last ride on Helix on the front row, and what an amazing way to round off an amazing trip. And we're back here at Gothenburg Airport, ready and waiting to go back home. Although our flight isn't for like another 2 hours, so there's a bit of a wait, but we'll be soon making our way back home. And anyway, so I said to you guys that I was going to give my thoughts on Bowder at the end of the vlog, and I'm sticking to that promise. I'm going to tell you guys what I think of Bowder. So Bowder, it's a tricky one because I've heard so many good things about Bowder, and obviously when we came to Liseberg for the first time last year, Bowder was closed, and I was a bit disappointed about that. But not disappointed that the park had closed Bowder, but disappointed that I couldn't get a ride on it. And obviously we've come back this year, and Bowder was open. The first ride we had was like on the middle of the train, and the second ride we had on Bowder was on the back row of the train. And in my opinion, Bowder, it's an alright coaster. That's what I would say. It's an alright coaster. There were some good moments. Don't get me wrong. There were some good moments, but it just wasn't that good. I mean, I'm not saying it was awful. I'm not saying it was terrible. But I thought it was just an alright coaster, and I just wish it was a bit better. If you guys have been on Bowder before, then do let me know in the comments what you think down below, because I'd love to see your opinions. But yeah, it was just an alright coaster. What did you think of it, Dad? And I haven't really got him in the vlog yet, but here he is at the end.
Hi.
So Bowder, what did you think of it?
I was disappointed. Yeah. It's not as good as Foden or Wicker Man. No. It was okay.
Yeah, it was alright, yeah.
I wouldn't much more to go on it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It could be a lot better, but it's alright. I mean, it's not awful. It's not amazing. It's alright. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is the end of the Liseberg vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, then please give the vlog a like, because it really does help the channel out. If you are new around here and you would like to become part of the Theme Park Fans family, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. As always, our Facebook page link is in the description below, so please go check that out and give it a like. My highlight of the trip has to be, getting back on Helix. It's my number one. I'm sorry, Taryn, but Helix is just amazing. And what was the highlight of your trip, Dad?
Yeah.
Helix?
Yeah, definitely. From a ride point of view, yeah.
Yeah. And also it was great to get back on Valkyria, the B&M dive coaster. And it was just nice to be back in Gothenburg as well. We went to a few restaurants where we had good pizza. And then just before we got on the bus back to the airport, we went to this burger place, and they did really good burgers, so that was good. And yeah, that's it really. That's the end of another European theme park vlog. Hopefully the next European theme park vlog that we do will be from Phantasialand in Germany again for the Winter Trauma event, so that'll be really good to go to. As for the next vlog, I'm not really sure, but I'm sure it'll be from Towers again. And speaking of Towers, I haven't been to Towers as a guest since my birthday, which is like it's over a month ago now, so I really do need to get back to Towers. We've currently got the Mardi Gras event on, and also I can give you guys my reactions to Subterra, because Nemesis Subterra's back, and it just feels like 2012 all over again. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go now. So it's goodbye from me. Goodbye
Bye.
from my dad,
She's
who
fine.
I've only like got him in a vlog right at the end. So I do
She's
apologize.
fine.
I do apologise about that. By the way, I'm O'Donoghue. You've watched Theme Park Fans, and it's time to close the video down. Bye, guys, from Gothenburg Airport.